think it's interesting that purpose, this idea of purpose, is seemingly on the agenda at the moment. For me, actually, brands that have a purpose has been there for years, decades in fact. I've been working with NGOs and not-for-profits since the early noughties, and so I actually don't see purpose as the new thing. I see having a reason to be as essential. I think what you're finding at the moment is that some brands are kind of are latching onto the idea of having a purpose, or latching onto climate change or equality, and they're just, you know, there might be a fizzy drink manufacturer and they're taking purpose and a reason, this is our reason to be. We don't flog fizzy drinks anymore. We're going to save the world. Now that is very, very quickly found out, and that is very quickly the equivalent of what I used to call greenwash, where the big corporations would suddenly pretend that they were looking after the planet when they clearly won't. The market for creativity, when, let's say, we have a more right-wing government, is interesting because there's often something to fight against. You know, there's a cause, there's a need, there's a requirement for charity, there's a requirement for social innovation and for social purpose. In the last true Labour administration, we did do a lot of interesting and very, I think, good work for that administration, because it was open to what we did rather than closed. So I think it works both ways. I would rather work with a government rather than against it, if I'm honest, having done both. The idea of a healthy brand used to be about, you know, so companies were delivering value to their shareholders, or they were making a profit, or this, that and the other. I think what's happening now are people are starting to realise that healthy brand can be wider than that. Now, a 20-something professional wants a place to work that fits with their values, that they feel healthy in and healthy with. So I think that increasingly organisations or companies are either realising or having to realise that they've really got to up their game.